Did 27 years, my bro.
27 flat.
27 straight.
And I left you in what, 2007? 2008?
2007 or 8, yeah.
Yeah.
I was there 2006 to 8 at Lyman when we were there. And you got caught up because of me.
Remember that?
I tell everybody that story, bro. I tell everybody that story to say he had the opportunity because they knew whose that was. You had the opportunity to say, that wasn't me, that was Chaos, that's what you want. I'll tell you what that is. Put me back on the yard, send him to the box. Yeah. And they would have said, okay. And you didn't. You didn't. You said, that's not how I'm built. I'm not going to do that. Shame on me for having it. I'll accept that. And you did that. And I was like, I can't never thank a motherfucker enough for that, because that is what we joined, that in which we joined for. That loyalty, that love to say, I got you no matter what. You know, and even though we say it, it never comes true. It never turns out that way.
Right? So, 27 years. How do you get 27 years, my homie?
So, 1993, I shoot 2 Inca boys on federal and get 32. I'm the youngest in Colorado to get habitual criminal. They before they overturned the habitual, which gave me 128, I already picked up a new case, new dope case. So after the new dope case, then I'm just running amok. It's whatever. This is my world. This is my life now. So I'm going all in. And then they overturn it, turn that to 32. Catch a stabbing case, which gives me another 7. Then catch another dope case, which turns my whole sentence into a 54. So at the end of the day, that's what I'm serving, is a 54-year sentence. Do 27 of that, get accepted to Pier 1. Get accepted to Pier 1, go through Pier 1, which is a 2-year program, for those that don't know, graduate that, and even though technically I was paroled upon completion, parole has not granted me parole based on the fact of they believe I'm who I was as opposed to what I've shown that I am. Meaning, for the past 2 years, I've worked full-time, then now part-time at the Denver Dream Center, working with Pastor B and all them down there in the reentry program, as well as their gang coordinator. Parole has not seen, I've got no hot UAs, no police contacts, no nothing. And yet they're still like, oh, we're going to go ahead and keep you on ISP status. I ain't even made it to parole yet.
You're on brace?
Yes, sir. Ankle monitor. Sure am. Sure am. That's what's funny, because I went to the pool yesterday, and me and my girl and my best friend Rochelle, we're there, and I go, do you see how they just trip when they see the ankle monitor? They're like, okay, we're gonna go ahead and go over here. We'll walk over here just a little bit.
We're finding the DVDs. They're called Hobo Sports.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the homie street fight.
Yeah.
Blood foods. And we were good with the blood, so they invited us. Yeah, come bang with us.
Yeah.
And we throw the gloves on and bang it out. And I get out, and the homies are like, hey, you want to come fight? Yeah, sure. I'm on the ankle monitor. And out there fighting on ankle.
Yeah.
If you could find them, they took them off the air because of bum fights. Remember bum fights? Bum fights caused such a problem, and our shit was called Hobo Sports, and they were like, that's the same thing.
Same thing, get them gone.
Now you can't find it no more, yeah.
I'm going to try to look for it, because I got a homie that does. His
name's Rusty Rust, the dude who made it. He's a Northsider.
Rusty Rust?
They call him Rusty Rust, dog.
Yeah.
I can't find him no more.
Yeah.
He was one of the first fools I ever seen with a grill.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's how Fallon's shit is like that now. His shit is laced up.
J.O. Fallon? Are you talking about?
No.
NSM Fallon?
Nick Villa, one of the original warlords. He was there at Lyman with us.
Was it?
Yeah.
There was a warlord there.
Yeah, he was there. So fast forward, he was asking about how did the North and South become we no longer hate each other and try to destroy each other.
Yeah. That's what I hear. That's the word I'm hearing.
So this is what happened. 2012-ish. 2012-ish. numbers are starting to climb. Numbers are starting to climb. The nutties are no longer getting decimated on every yard. Numbers are starting to climb. And the Sureños get a decree back home. This is where it comes from. They pretty much make it happen. They get a decree back home that says, if them dudes are not XIV, they are not your enemy.
Yeah.
This is coming from us. Stop it. You're causing too much heat. You're causing too much drama. If them dudes are not that. And all of us original nutties, we're trying to tell them, dude, there is no such thing as an XIV in North Denver. If you train 14th starts over there. That's the west side.
Kind of the UTAs, they used to put that shit.
And that's what started it, bro.
They put
That's what started it. When them pussies started doing that shit, when them fools started tying rags at Burlington, you know what I mean? To say, well, they're the same, it caused all that. They for the most part, they caused that to happen. And we're blessed by them dudes to say, well, and that's what California had did. They did that. They said, we're tired of hearing that these other races are trumping you in Colorado. Yous have more numbers. Why are yous not controlling that state per se? And they told them, well, we're funking with these dudes. And then when we funk with these dudes, you either have all the Mexican Bloods and the G's and all these other dudes that are allying with them that, you know what I mean? They're not even talking about the Colorado card I got started at Bent. You know what I mean? Which was basically everybody but them.
Yeah.
That was saying 2 oldies, 3 cheekies, 4 nutties, 2 villains.
That's how it was when I got that.
And said, absolutely. That said, use it, it ain't going down that way.
Yeah.
And so that decree comes down, mine are gonna stand the fuck down. If you can get yours to stand the fuck down, let's see what life's like that way. Let's see what the fuck we can do in this state, no longer divided. You know what I mean? Whether it's hustle, grind, just no longer letting, I mean, like the hounds, bro, they dominate every motherfucking yard. They're so thick. And even though, like, for the majority of us, I mean, I love them. The hounds, I love them motherfuckers to death. But, so, he shoots that kite to me and Big Ants also. I send a kite back to Ants. He and I bounce this off each other. And I say, what do we got to lose? We don't really got nothing to lose. There's nothing to lose here at all. You know what I mean? I say, okay, let's see what can be. So based on that, we all shoot kites out from the box, because for the most part in the state of Colorado, the box, whether you're CSP box or Sterling box, most of the shot callers are there. And it still runs the yards. Word still gets out, whether they stopped mail, let mail come in. They stopped mail and then realized how dumb that was, because they realized, DOC realized, we get more of our intel through letting me and you write each other than any other way. You know what I mean?
That makes sense.
And that was the smartest move they made, and dumb on our end, because we didn't realize how many dudes. You might be 10 motherfuckers and you'll be like, how did they know that? When you don't even realize, majority of every fucking gang, you got motherfuckers in there that ain't really about that gang. They're just playing a role to get home. So they might be cooperating with the man and whatnot to get their point across, but because they really don't care. Because there's times where they'll hear shit and we're like, wow, how the fuck did they already know that? You know what I mean? And so they allowed mail to start up again. And then again, as soon as they allowed mail to start up again, all the green lights, all the bullshit, all the drama starts again. And they figure all that out, but it helped on the other end of stopping the drama. You know what I mean? And so it became that. It became, because now that's their issue, and and they had every right to say that. If you're a 14er, if you represent that in any version, whether it's VNT from Greeley,
Yeah, what about the ones who do? Because there is some who do throughout the state, right?
Yeah. And they're basically saying, because there's a set of Norteños from Pueblo. There's VNTs from Greeley. And they all represent 14. And them dudes pretty much said, if that's what you are, it's on site. We're coming for you. If you don't represent that and you just represent North Denver, but do not align yourself with them, we're good.
Yeah.
We're good. You know what I mean? Which is what it was to begin with.
Yeah.
I tell dudes that. I said I was there from the start when there was 3. Güero, Leño, Willie Garcia. The first 3 motherfucking sureños in the state of Colorado. And then just that quick, from 93 to 95, they were thick.
The first one I met here was Bruce Cashman.
And Bruce, absolutely, absolutely.
Only Sureño with hair.
Absolutely, bro. And that's how it was with Wobbles and Martin, all the original Eastside Dukes, Los Cardenales, bro. Them dudes, I had so much love and respect for them dudes and broke bread with their whole generations of that. It's strange because, and most of them never even heard of a Norteño. They just know that them is their enemies, but they never seen none in Pueblo, the Springs. They're like, wait, what? You know? And it helped a lot, to be honest. It helped slow the drama down in DOC.
That was the most of the drama.
And that was most of the drama because
but the black dudes don't go at each other like that.
They don't, bro.
The white dudes.
They don't. They don't, because here's the funny thing about that is they did until they said you're either patching over and you're with us, the one big organization, or you're getting steamrolled over. And then when it became that, and all of them were like, okay, well, we might as well be with you instead of getting ran over, then it became no more drama. And that's what all them other factions, that's what California was seeing. They were like, why are you dudes over there funking with these dudes that aren't, you know what I mean? Yeah. What we know is North Denver is not that. So why the fuck are you funking with them, you know? And they had to explain, well, there is, there sorta. Yeah. And they said, well, let them know. If they're not, exactly. And that's what they said. Well, so check this out. If they're not, we ain't funking with them. If they are, bring it to them. Yeah. Which was exactly the way it should have always been, you know? But at the end of the day, it made prison life a whole lot easier